When I was 14 years old, I was involved in an accident on the farm where I was brought up, and I was crushed inside the forklift. I was left paralysed from the waist down, so I have no sensation from around about my belly button down, and I was in hospital for 6 months. And it was tough. It was really tough because it's like being born all over again, but that added frustration that you've already learned everything. It was hard in aspects of, I just felt like I was missing out on so much being away from all my friends and things, and then there was little certain things that you'd struggle with more than others. Things like wearing heels, because I couldn't wear heels anymore, and it would just make me really angry. And so it would always be little things that would make me angry that was harder to kind of get over, because it was that realisation of I'm not quite the same as, how I used to be, and I need to just learn how to get on with that and accept that. When I was lying in my hospital bed, you get them nights where you think, why me? Why did this happen to me? And all I had to kind of do was look around, and I saw people that were far more affected than I was, and these people that just didn't let it bother them at all. People that were paralysed from the neck down, or couldn't even speak or couldn't breathe from themselves. And every time you passed them, they'd still always smile, and they always did just make you feel that, if they can do it, then I can get on with this. One of the most important things, obviously, after being fit enough to race, is the mental health, because it's so scary sometimes going onto that start line and you have that pressure, but the added pressure because you've got your friends and your family watching, and they've put in so much support into you, and they've been with you through the whole journey, and you want to do them proud, and then you want to do yourself proud as well. And it can be really scary sometimes thinking, gosh, what if I don't do well? What if I fail? And you've got to remember that you can learn from failure. I get very, very nervous, especially the night before. I normally don't sleep at all, so I try and make sure I sleep well the night before, because then that makes me feel better and a bit more relaxed, because I know that that's the important night's sleep. I've got that sleep. And then just thinking about the controllables. I think that's my best advice to anyone. Think about the controllables. What you can control, make sure you control them well, so you're organised, you have the timings right. But uncontrollables like the weather and what everyone else is doing, you can't control that, so there's no point wasting time thinking about what they're doing. Sometimes sport can just be everyone's life, everyone's everything, and it's quite difficult sometimes to cope with, because people do have pressures on you, especially when you're starting to get up there in the rankings and people are starting to see you as you could be the next big thing, and that's sometimes quite scary. And sometimes I do need to learn to just be like, okay, I need a wee break. I always get 2 weeks off over Christmas. So it's always something I kind of look forward to. I literally go home, I don't take my racing chair, I go and spend time with my friends, and then I'm always excited and looking forward to getting back to training afterwards. I still get frustrated at the little things, I think, more than the big things, because it's like getting trousers to fit you, because obviously my legs are a lot thinner than anyone that's able-bodied and walking around. To just be like, this is the way I am, it's okay to be that little bit different. I am bad for trying to sort it out by myself, and sometimes it does build up and you feel that immense amount of pressure, and you think, oh no, I need to go and speak to someone, and then you just feel so much better. As soon as I go to my friends and I just have a little chat, and you think, why have I let that affect me for weeks? It's difficult for any young girl or boy going through kind of something that's changed their life forever, and it's that moment of just accepting and then moving on and just thinking, what do I want? What do I want from this life? There's one opportunity that I get. What do I really want? I want to be a nice person. I want to be the best person that I can possibly be, and I want everyone else to notice that and notice that I'm trying. I think that's how I always feel about myself, because I can't be anyone else.